Manchester United coach Eric Ten Hag don come out dey talk say we have at least one or two players wey go dey ready. He's talking about the injured players wey we get for Manchester United because the list is very long for Manchester United. Now we have a lot of players wey dey on injury list for the club, and he talk say we go get one or two wey go return back before the match on Wednesday against Bayern Munich. They talk this one because we dey fear say Manchester United fit lose the way we take lose against Brighton at our home Old Trafford, and this one go dey massive because Bayern Munich no dey smile at all because in this season Champions League, Bayern Munich is one of the club where dem dey tip say they go win this Champions League this season because they dey in their best form, and also remember for the summer transfer window they managed to sign one of the player wey Manchester United don dey target for a long time, wey be Harry Kane, former Tottenham striker. He stay in Tottenham for so long. Bayern Munich is fully ready. Harry Kane dey score on a regular basis. In fact, I no sure say he don play any match for Bayern Munich wey he no score. And meaning say among all the teams wey dey with us in that group, Bayern Munich, Galatasaray, and the FC Copenhagen, na that Bayern Munich go be the toughest for Manchester United, and we are playing away from in their house for the first one, which will be on Wednesday. And our coach they told say we have one or two players wey go dey ready for that match, but he no come out to tell us who in the team say he go dey ready. But Manchester Evening News dey speculate say e possible say na Sofiane Amrabat na him go dey available for that match. Say he don dey train already, so e fit dey fit for that match because the midfield for Manchester United against Brighton dey too open, and we cannot afford to be that open against Bayern Munich in their own house. Bayern Munich coach wey be Thomas Tuchel, former Chelsea coach, no go dey on the touchline that day, meaning say he no go stand to dish orders to his team as dem dey play Manchester United. Why? Because in the Champions League match last season with Manchester City, where dem play 1-1, the coach collect that match, meaning say he go serve one match touchline ban for the Champions League, which will start against Manchester United. So I don't know whether that one will be an advantage to Manchester United or not. Now the assistant coach for the Bayern Munich now go stay for the touchline to dish orders to the players in case there is any correction. Now that one will be available, but they have the access to speak to the assistant coach on phone. So it's still the same thing. The only difference is that he will not be in the touchline to dish orders against Manchester United. Manchester United striker Mason Greenwood, wey dey on loan in Getafe, he don make his debut for the club against Osasuna on Sunday afternoon, and also according to the report wey we get, he started that match on the bench and came into the match around 77th minute of that match. And also according to the report, it was the player is fully back after not playing in any competitive football for almost a year and some months, because the last time he played a competitive football against West Ham in January 22, 2022, done really well. He shows that in there fully ready to take on his career again after the rape allegation with his girlfriend, which they are living together now. And according to the report, it was the player is ready. Mason Greenwood is ready and is fighting for his career again. That one are good news for him, and a lot of Manchester United fans will love this news. Why? Because a lot of us love Greenwood. In fact, till now, some still blame Manchester United for not allowing that player to stay in Manchester United. Our right back player, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, he no start Manchester United last match against Brighton at Old Trafford on Saturday afternoon. Why? Because according to the coach, he dey ill, he dey sick, and make am no start am for that match. But he bring am in the second half of that match. And also we get report now where they talk say Manchester United they try convince the player wey be Wan-Bissaka to sign another contract in Manchester United. Why? Because his contract will soon expire for the club, and if after that contract, if he no sign another one, that one means that he go come off from Manchester United as a free agent player, which one means that we no go make any money from him. And also we need Wan-Bissaka more than anything right now. Even though the last season he no too play for Manchester United until the injury to our right back wey be Diego Dalot, the Portugal international, and since then now he start to dey play for and also dey perform for Manchester United, and now he's one of the big star for Manchester United, and now then they try to convince him to sign a new contract for Manchester United according to the report wey we get from Manchester Evening News. So we pray and believe say Aaron Wan-Bissaka will sign another contract and stay in Manchester United. Manchester United legend Gary Neville, the Sky Sport pundit, he don't come out and talk say after the loss of Manchester United against Brighton on Saturday 3-1 at home Old Trafford, he thought say the coach Erik ten Hag cannot go without taking or sharing in the blames because of that loss. Say as you blame the players, now so we go even blame the coach also, because the tactics wey the coach dey use sometimes dey understandable, sometimes we no dey understand am. E say for the midfield the coach choose to go with Scott McTominay in that match, and at the end of the day during the match, especially in the second half, Scott McTominay dey play like say e no get leg. Say even though say we know am as player wey get energy, wey sabi run, wey sabi cover everywhere and make sure say his team is winning or is doing well in the midfield whenever he dey play, because most of the time he plays as a defensive midfielder, and also he can still play as attacking midfielder for Manchester United. But in that match against Brighton, say the player Scott McTominay dey play like say he no get leg, because even during his substitutions, say the coach dey always make error, and one of the reason why we dey lose matches be that say the coach substitution no dey alright. Say anytime wey e dey change players, e dey always make mistake, and me too I dey observe that, because even that our last match we see say he comot some of our defenders against Arsenal too. He do the same thing wey make us start to dey concede goals in that match. Because the coach is a coach, is the one that will come out on the media to talk after the match, so he will always defend himself. Against Arsenal wey he remove Lindelof and Lisandro Martinez after the match, we lost that match 3-1, and those two goals came after he don remove these two players and bring in Maguire and John Evans wey just join Manchester United, and the two goals came after he don remove them and brought those in two new players to the match, and we lost that match. And after that match he have to defend himself and talk say this one get foot problem. If you dey see our channel for the first time, this is Steven Man United TV. For here we dey bring you latest Manchester United news, and we dey beg you for one thing only, just to support us by clicking the like button on our page, and also follow Steven Man United TV. If you don dey follow us already, anytime we finish watching our video, always remember to share the video, like and comment. They call it engagement. If you are engaging with the video, if you are engaging with the channel, we will have more recommendations. Our videos will start going far. Our Steven Man United TV will start going far. That is the only help we can ask of you, to share, like, and comment on our videos after watching.